What's up, y'all? In this video, we're going to take a look at this CCP or Fulton trailer hitch lock. Now, I removed this, very common for somebody to lose the keys. You almost always have to remove it from the vehicle. I did that. The customer will usually ask, well, what about making a key? Normally, the answer would be, well, you know, they're making a key for that is going to be just as much as just going to buy a new one. And this customer, asked what it was to make an impression a key, and I gave them our price on it. And they decided to go ahead and let me do it, which is I'm fine with, because I'll make the money, and this AutoZone or wherever they get this thing from, Amazon, won't make the money. So, I told them it's going to be a couple of days. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can, and we're going to make a key for it. It's actually fairly easy. There's 5 wafers in here, and there's only 3 depths. So it's actually fairly easy to site decode, which I've done a couple of videos on. I think I'm going to try to get my microscope camera up so that you can see what I'm talking about a little bit better down in there. But you can literally sight read it if you have lock codes online and you're unsure of the depths or the spacings or whatever. You can go to the code series there and look down their code cards and pull up one of their code cards that you can print. And on that code card for Fulton CCP, you can see it's only 3 depths. So in that case, you already have the information to cut the key. There's absolutely no point in them going and buying another one when you can make the money from it, even if it's just that. In a shop atmosphere like this, it may be different for people that are mobile that have to go out and charge for that. Yeah, that'd be a whole different story. But in this case, people bring in stuff all the time, so we have pricing for that. It's pretty easy to do. These use the 1645 and the 1645R key blanks. You may wonder why I have this piece of paper shoved in there. That's just because there's ball bearings. If I pull this piece of paper out, now I'm going to do one of those things that's kind of the cardinal sin of locksmithing. Right now it's in the picked position and this paper is holding it in. Watch. Oh, it didn't go. Usually it'll spring back. All right, I had a customer come in. I don't know where we left off, so we're just going to take a peek in this guy and see what we can. I don't have time to figure out. I can't even remember what my app was to do this, so we're not going to deal with that. We're just going to look at it. We got pretty good light right here. Let's see, basically, again, 1 through 3 depths. So we're only working with that. And if we look at this guy, this first wafer, and then we look behind that first wafer. Let's see if we can shed a little light. This may flicker for you. So it looks like there's a back. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, you can see that. So right here, you've got 1 wafer. And then behind it, the wafer's up. And if you start going back and forth, you see this 3rd wafer right there? Yep. So we got this wafer is shorter than this wafer, and then this 2nd wafer that you can't see. If you can't see it, that means this one's deeper than the one behind it. So this one is we're just going to say this is a 3 depths, remember? So 2, 1 back here, because we're having an angle to see that gap. So 2, 1, and then right there is 3. Hit it with my pick right there. That's 3, because that's deeper than this one. And then I'm going to bring my pick. I'm going to ride it over that surface to the next one, and then to the back. And if you look way deep in there, you can see that 3rd. Is that 3rd? Hold on, let me see. I'm going to have to shine the flashlight to make sure. So 2, 1, 3, and either there is a gap between that 3rd and 5th wafer, so that's going to either be a 1 or a 2. So we're going to assume 1, and then we can always impression it the rest of the way. So again, 2, 1, because you can't see it, 3, because it's deeper than that front one you can see, and then there's a gap And then there's another 3 that's about the same height as that third one, so we both know that's like it's 21313 or 21323. All right, and I actually already have this card printed up, I believe. Let's see here. All right, so I already have this card printed from previous, so we're just gonna swap it out and cut it to. And this card was not cut real great, so it is sloppy. However, these locks are far from being, you know, super accurate. So even if we have some sway side to side, we should be good. What did I say? 21313. 2, 1, 3. Oh, okay. 1, 3. Kind of cut that down a little bit. That's okay though, because again, we're good. Let's give that a little brushing and see what happens. That's it. So I just made that money over, you know, them buying a replacement from AutoZone or whatever. Pretty much pure profit aside from the key blanks in a couple of minutes of time. Consider that if you do get called out to open one of these and you have these key blanks. Only takes a few minutes, and actually you can easily do that with a Lishy clipper. Clip it out, no problem, because a 1 depth is nothing. So really you only have 2 depths that you're cutting, 2 and a 3. So give it a shot. You know, keep an auto parts place from doing it. There's nothing wrong with the lock other than they're just crappy locks and you shouldn't be using them, period. But if people are going to do it and they're going to buy it and they want keys and they lose their keys, and that's what happens. Thanks for watching. If you have a question, comments, post them in the comment section. We'll catch you next video.